JMP provides a massive ecosystem of learning resources. But before you can dive into complex analytics, you have to understand how to read its internal map, the documentation conventions. The documentation uses 3 specific typography rules to tell you exactly what you are looking at. Helvetica font points to data tables and column names. Lucida Sans indicates JSL code. And bold text highlights actionable UI elements, like buttons and menus. When you get stuck, there are 4 ways to summon the help system. You can navigate the top menu to Help, then JMP Help. You can press F1. You can click the question mark Help tool and select any area on your screen, or click the Help button inside most JMP windows. The standard help system relies on the web. Without an internet connection, you can access the exact same information by opening the local JMP documentation library from the Help menu. Internalizing these visual cues and help triggers removes the friction of learning the software. You spend less time data-gating and more time focusing purely on data analysis. That documentation library contains 15 specialized manuals. It is highly detailed, but for a beginner, it can quickly become overwhelming. This chart breaks down the hierarchy. Start with the core triad: discovering JMP for basics, using JMP for data operations, and basic analysis for statistics. The other 12 specialized manuals, like profilers and predictive modeling, only need to be referenced for specific analytical problems. Success in JMP does not require reading 15 manuals cover to cover. It requires knowing exactly which single reference book holds the solution to your current problem. When you need to bypass the manuals entirely, use the global search function by pressing Ctrl, For step-by-step guidance on a specific procedure, the Tutorials directory provides a structured path. For technical definitions, the Help menu offers 2 distinct indexes. The Statistics index defines statistical terms, while the Scripting index provides JSL code syntax and functional examples. To practice these concepts, you need the Sample Data folder. Every example in the JMP documentation suite relies on these specific preloaded datasets. This maps out exactly where those files live. On Windows, they are in the Program Files SAS directory. On macOS, check the Application Support library. If running JMP Pro, the files are stored in a dedicated JMP Pro directory. Pause this video right now, open JMP, navigate to Help, select Sample Index, and locate the Teaching Resources section before you continue. Reading theoretical documentation will only get you so far. Hands-on practice using internal sample data is the only reliable bridge to actual data analysis. Navigating complex dropdowns causes menu fatigue. The JMP Starter window bypasses that completely. It replaces nested lists with a clean, categorized grid of large, clickable command buttons. You can open it right from the View menu. You can set this as your default control center. Go into your General Preferences and select the JMP Starter as your initial window. Now it will open automatically every time the application launches. When the internal documentation isn't enough, tap into external support systems. You have access to the JMP User Community for forums and add-ins, the Statistics Knowledge Portal for statistical education, and official JMP technical support. JMP provides an interconnected ecosystem of internal tools, sample data, and global communities. With these specific pathways mapped out, you never have to solve complex data challenges in isolation.